Hello everybody and welcome back to another exciting episode of watching other people's videos. Last time we have watched the episode Me Robot. In this episode we will be watching Drek's fleet, but before that I was curious about the orbiting thing, and what I've pretty much deduced from from all of this is that with all the factors and such involved in the orbit, and I don't even need to do math to pretty much figure out that pretty much a lot of planets are gonna pretty much be rather different in their different types of periods. Like, let me just read this first part. The orbital period is the time a given astronomical object takes to complete one orbit around another object, and applies in astronomy usually to planets or asteroids orbiting the sun, moons orbiting planets, exoplanets orbiting stars, or binary stars. For objects in the solar system, this is often referred to as the sidereal period, determined by a 360-degree revolution of one celestial body around another, e.g. the Earth orbiting the Sun. The name sidereal is added as it implies that the object returns to the same position relative to the fixed stars projected in the sky. When describing orbits of binary stars, the orbital period is usually referred to as just the period. For example, Jupiter has a sidereal period of 11.86 years, while the main binary star, Alpha Centauri AB, has a period of about 79.91 years. I'm wondering what the AB means. Whatever. Another important orbital period definition can refer to the repeated cycles for celestial bodies as observed from the Earth's surface. An example is the so-called synodic period, applying to the elapsed time where planets return to the same kind of phenomena or location. For example, when any planet returns between its consecutive observed conjunctions or with oppositions to the Sun. For example, Jupiter has a synodic period of 398.8 days from Earth. Thus, Jupiter's opposition occurs once roughly every 13 months. Periods in astronomy are conveniently expressed in various units of time, often in hours, days, or years. They can also be defined under different specific astronomical definitions that are mostly caused by small, complex, eternal gravitational influences by other celestial objects. Such variations also include the true placement of the centra, or center, I prefer to say centra because that's how it looks, but whatever, of gravity between two astronomical bodies, base center, perturbations by other planets or bodies, orbital resonance, general relativity, etc. Most are investigated by detailed, complex astronomical theories using celestial mechanics, using precise positional observations of celestial objects via astronomy. Anyway, basically, to say one thing, there's basically a lot of factors when regarding a period. So, yeah, there might be a reason, in other words, why Drek would be destroying that planet. But a much more simpler one, Clank's mother. Yeah. Anyway, let's go to Drek right here. Kevin Michael Richardson, the voice of Drek in the original game. Didn't he also voice Crunch in Crash Bandicoot: The Wrath of Cortex? Nice voice actor. Love the voice. Anyway, besides that, we didn't scroll down far enough to see this. Anyway, besides that, too bad he didn't replace the role of Drek in the 2016 movie or the game based on the movie. Some probably would have wished that. They really would have. even though I never seen it before, so I can't say for certain. Anyway, although never stated in-game, it is very likely that Drek chose Veldin as the deplanetizers' target merely as a bait. Yeah, I almost said "and" because I was like, that doesn't sound right here. But yeah, a bait to lure Ratchet and Clank into his clutches in order to get rid of them, as well as to destroy Veldin for an orbit. So maybe it wasn't for the most optimal orbit per se, as we're gonna hear something very intriguing later on, as I don't want to spoil, but I probably always spoiled if you looked at the very top of this page, so let me see. As an bait? No, that does not sound right. Okay then. Anyway. So yeah, it could be they chose it not merely because it might have the optimal orbit, but because Drek wanted it for to lure Ratchet and Clank because he found them to be a nuisance. But then again, how would he know that then again some Blarg ships came, I guess some suspicious ships came on. I believe they may be Blarg, I might need to check on that. Ships came on to Veldin, they saw Ratchet and Clank, so perhaps that could be from it. Perhaps. I'll need to look back on that. I'll put the links in the description. Anyway, enough of discussing about orbits, because this isn't about orbits, this is about watching people's videos. And I'll also put a link in the description. I mean, I can't tell what time it is, and I don't want to bother editing me transitioning in and out like that. Anyway, let's just go to the whole point of this video. Let's play Ratchet and Clank Episode 20, Drex's Fleet. Also, we are almost done watching, as the next one is final. That's what it says right here. Final episode of the walkthrough. And I still don't think he made a... Oh yeah, put that there. Not 1 second ago.
Hello.
1 hour ago. Okay. Yeah, nothing interesting here. Same thing from before. Anyway, let's play Ratchet and Clank Episode 20, Drex's Fleet.
Hello.
And before, let's just look at the stuff, because why not? For the record, I've never seen the movie or the video game for that matter, so I can't exactly make an accurate description until I've seen one, though I apparently heard that the movie didn't do so well. And the video game did a lot better in comparison. But with all that said, but what do you expect when you're trying to transition one medium from another? It's not exactly going to be easy, especially with probably different circumstances. I mean, you're trying to reboot this series. You're pretty much putting a bunch of villains together. It's just how things work, exactly. How things should work. Like, oh boy, I'm going very long here. Oh boy. But, yeah, it's just... I guess how things work. I guess well, let's play Batman Arkham City. Still Batman Arkham City? Well, I got the Wii U version, Armored Edition. I bought it. It was bought from Lukey Games. You could see the ad for Lukey Games, but that's for some reason they put ads there. But as far as I'm concerned, I've ordered and they deliver. So, granted, I never tested it yet, but oh well. What are you gonna do? Anyway, enough of me babbling on. You probably want to see some action, not me babbling on. Exactly, but hey, I wanna. Are those real? Oh boy. I wonder if that became a meme. But whatever. Let's play Ratchet and Clank episode 20, Drex's Fleet.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Ratchet and Clank. Last time we assumed the role of a mild-mannered, just inconspicuous, everyday, normal robot.
I'm surprised you never met. Why would you meet Superman? I mentioned Superman. That's what I meant to say.
To go into the robot plant and find out some more about Drek's plans. His plans just so happens to be, well, okay, a part of his plans happen to be, I feel like I'm destroying the English language here. Part of his plan happens to be destroying Ratchet's home planet. There we go. So, yep, we have to go to Drek's fleet, which is in orbit of Ratchet's planet. And we have to find the coordinates to the laser, that he's going to use to destroy it. And, yeah, we got to stop it. Well, we can't have that now, can we?
Yeah, we can't have him destroying planets. Anyone's planets. Not Ratchet's, not anyone's. For that matter, not anyone's.
Alright, Drek's fleet.
Is it Drex or Drex's? Okay.
I remember this level all too well. It's
okay.
Really cool.
Really cool.
Too well. It's actually really cool. Alright, but first things first, we got bolts we need to collect. And no, that was it. Okay.
Ooh.
First things first.
Well, that was a slightly awkward moment.
First, that goes to
maybe a little anticlimactic as well.
What is this here? That goes.
Let me move myself over a little. Get more comfortable after I'm watching a video. YouTube video, I should be more comfortable. Also, I'll try to not be as repetitive and just sit and watch and listen.
Missile cruiser. Where does this take me?
Disneyland?
First things first, we're going to be swimming. Woo! Alright. As you can see, we got little things we need to swim through.
Dun 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 boo. Don't worry, you can swim super fast.
Please make it.
Yay!
Also, just want to make sure, near the end, there's a secret area, okay. I remember there being a gold bolt in here, and it is easy to miss, for the most part. And yeah, we're doing this again. Remember this? Remember how fun it was? We have a minute 20.
Yay, it's so fun!
Alrighty.
Everybody supersonic swimming. Whoa, supersonic swimming!
Fans now and mines. It's mine time. Oh, shit.
Looks like that.
Whatever. Just avoid everything.
It's very reminiscent of the toxic waste symbol.
Avoid the spider lasers.
The toxic waste symbol.
Worst kinds of lasers. Alright.
Which is actually rather appropriate considering the whole, it probably falls in the pollution thing, so yeah.
Yeah, we're doing good. Swim through there. I told you to swim through there. Shit, I'm gonna swim through the gap.
Well, maybe you should be more specific next time.
Not through the laser. Yeah, I know it's a common misconception, but you're gonna have to, do better.
Well, you could be a little more specific. I mean, you're the one who's kind of controlling Ratchet, or should I say, ordering him to do so. You're controlling him via controller, but whatever. Everybody supersonic swimming. Why am I singing about this?
You're letting me down here, bro.
gonna die because of the other layer of electricity.
Shit! I thought I was hot shit, just like trying to like wait out the gap or something. But all right, whatever. Let's try again.
How about a supersonic swimming? Why am I singing a parody of supersonic racing? That song is really good. Actually, a lot of the songs from Sonic R were really good in my opinion.
Okay, it seems like everything. Oh, never mind. I was about to say, it seems like everything is like really timed well for me this time, and then I immediately get hit the moment I open my mouth. Amazing! The right curse strikes again.
My left ear but fell off again on my ear. It's not loose or anything. It's just apparently has a tendency to fall off. Yeah, just rubbing my eyes for a moment.
Oh, well, whatever.
Let me put it back on again, more securely.
If I get hit by a stationary laser, though, I am going to turn this game off immediately. There's no excuse for that shit.
Unless you're not looking.
Moving.
Everybody supersonic swimming. I'm gonna.
Yeah, everything was timed up so much. Screw you, game.
Let's do that again.
Yeah, everything was timed up so much. Screw you, game. Screw it, I want the gold bolt. Must hurry before time runs out. Yes, made it. Okay. With like 5 seconds to spare, but still, it was a close call in my mind.
How many?
Before time runs out. Yes, made it. Okay.
5 or 6, give or take.
Okay. With like 5 seconds to spare, but still, it was a close call in my mind. Yeah, we have a gold bolt. We also have a little control panel there. The control panel serves no purpose. I just wanted to point it out. Sturdy son of a gun. Okay. Now, let's make it out of here, shall we? Oh no, we have 1:20 to make it to the exit. Whatever shall we do? I can swim normally. I don't even need the... Remember how fun it was? We have a...
It's a MiG-20 before it's here still.
Shall we do? Shall we do 1:20 out of here? Shall we? Oh no, we have a... Now, let's make it out of here, shall we? Oh no, we have 1:20 to make it to the exit. Whatever shall we do? I can swim normally. I don't even need the hydro pack for this. I'm in no hurry. Oh shit, mine. Oh wow, that was close.
Well, the mines are something.
Yeah, I can just swim normally, like to right here. I can waste time. I can hot dog if I want to, but you know, whatever. We're right.
Ledge grab.
Here we made it out just in a nick of time. Time was so of the essence.
Time to be, time to be, time to be, time.
Just grabbing all this junk.
Time to be, time.
Before we grab like the most pointless item in the game, and I don't really know why they felt the need to include it.
It's not the Hydro Displacer? Wow, that's a compliment.
I guess to just like pad the game out a little more so you can go back and explore certain areas. Well, a certain area.
Yay!
We have the code bot. All it does is just open up a lock. There's no puzzle attached to it. There's nothing. It just opens up a lock. Might as well go back and do that before we take care of the fleet. But yep, this involves going back to Planet Core 2. Alright, so here we are back on Planet Core 2, and yeah, I'm just showing the Tesla claw in action. It is very overpowered, and I love it because of that. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with overpowered weapons. Anybody tells you otherwise, they're just hating. They're just hating. You should not associate with those people. I'm just showing the Tesla claw. Here we are back on Planet Core 2, and yeah, I'm just showing the Tesla claw in action. It is very overpowered, and I love it because of that. Alright, so here we are back on Planet Core 2, and yeah, I'm just showing the Tesla claw in action. It is very overpowered, and I love it because of that. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with overpowered weapons. Anybody tells you otherwise, they're just hating. They're just hating. And you should not associate with those people. You really shouldn't. I have reason to believe that they are drains on society, too.
What was that again?
I love it because of that. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with overpowered weapons. Anybody tells you otherwise, they're just hating. They're just hating. And you should not associate with those people. You really shouldn't. I have reason to believe that they are drains on society, too. They're parasites, damn it. Overpowered weapons are there for you to abuse. And don't let them tell you otherwise. They don't want the best for you. But alright, here we go. We put the code bot right there. Woo! So many bolts! And a gold one.
Woo! You sound so excited! You sound so excited.
Oh, wow, that is a lot of bolts.
Oh yeah, that was a big jump there.
Oh, wow, that is a lot of bolts. Holy...
Yeah, that was a big jump there. Big jump there.
Yes, this was actually very good for me to come here. Yes, amazing. Thank you. Also, I believe, these are the only crates in the game that don't respawn on you. Because considering how many bolts they gave me, yeah, that would kind of, be broken in the game. Also, I believe, these are the only crates in the game that don't respawn on you. Because considering how many bolts they gave me, yeah, that would kind of, be broken. Either that, or if they do respawn, you don't get as much back. I don't know. You get diminishing returns when you break them again. And that could be the case. Well, whatever. But, yeah, it looks like we have enough to max out our nanotech now. So, let's go ahead and max out our nanotech, shall we?
Whee!
Alright, so here we are back on Planet Orxon. And, yeah, I thought it was 40,000. Alright, whatever. Wait, I think I did remember it being 30. Whatever, let's buy it. Ultra nanotech.
Oh yeah, like a vending machine. Healthy beverage. Big burp. Crush can on your skull head.
Yeah, you really shouldn't do that, Ratchet, because you can bust your head open like that. Yeah, you really shouldn't do that, Ratchet, because you can bust your head open like that. Professional wrestler from ECW and subsequently WWE, the Sandman, knows that all too well because, for those of you that don't know the Sandman, he would come down to the ring through the crowd with Enter Sandman by Metallica playing, and yeah, he just come down to the ring.
Just taking a deep breath,
Along to that. While drinking, just come down to the ring, singing along to that while drinking beer. Metallica playing, and yeah, he would just come down to the ring, singing along to that while drinking beer out of the cans. And then, during the hook, he would, and he was done with his beer, he would then, or, there might be, a little beer left in the can, just for effect, so that, well, whatever. Anyway, whether he's done or not, when it gets to the hook, he would immediately start bashing the can against his head to crush it, as how you saw Ratchet do. However, he would do it continuously. So, more than likely, he would start half his matches bleeding from the head already.
Ooh.
It doesn't seem like blood and beer, is something you really want to mix. Nor do you really want to pour beer on an open wound, but hey, he would do it.
Oh.
Nobody said he was the smartest, right?
No, I'd say he was the smartest wrestler. Oh, gee. Well, well, it's just like, oh, I don't want to see people bleeding.
Really want to pour beer on an open wound, and beer, is like something you really want. It doesn't seem like blood and beer, is like something you really want to mix.
Blood and beer flavored. Not exactly the best flavor in the world.
Nor do you really want to pour beer on an open wound, but hey, he would do it. Nobody said he was the smartest wrestler in the world, nor was he even all that good to begin with.
No.
But he was entertaining to watch.
Okay.
All that matters. But alright, enough about that. It is time
Okay then.
to destroy this fleet. Let's go to the missile cruiser. We are here on the missile cruiser. Alright, so we got some boxes right here. Whatever, just destroy everything. Alright, let's roll. Whatever, yeah, I'm not afraid of you. Whatever, ring the alarm. I don't care. You're dead now.
Ooh.
Oh, shit. No, I'm a mild-mannered robot. I'm a mild-mannered robot. No.
A little too late for that.
Now watch this idiot not suspect a thing. Like once red alert is over.
Yeah.
He transformed directly in front of him. And see? Doesn't suspect a thing. Hello, friend. I'm not gonna kill you. Yes, I am. Die. Alright, so let's get the Tesla.
You were trying to use the force on me, robot.
All black out.
You robot. Oh,
Yeah, just kill everything in here. It doesn't even matter. Kind of want to avoid the laser, the tripwire laser things.
You don't say.
Because those set off the alarms too. I mean,
You don't
we
say.
need to be sort of stealthy right now. Ain't nobody got time for that. So I'm just gonna jump over that and oh, look at here.
And just barging in, just barging in.
Done with the missile cruiser already. Okay. Oh, up. I was about to leave without grabbing these. I don't
Ooh.
need bolts anymore. Well, I mean, just for ammo, but I still want to grab them all. And now we go to the Dreadnought. I hurt my throat on that one. Okay.
Go to the Dreadnought of power. Ooh. Okay then.
Here we are on the Dreadnought. Let us roll. So here we are on the Dreadnought. Let us roll. So here we are on the Dreadnought. Let us roll. Yeah, don't you dare. Oh, okay, wait a minute. No, never mind. I was foolish. I will use my Devastator to kill them.
It's devastating. Yeah.
Maybe if I use the hollow guys and I wait when they're at the little apex of their thing. What are you even looking at? You know what?
Take that.
Crap!
No.
That's what happens. The mines start coming after you. But we have nothing to worry about. Nothing at all. As long as I do not activate the tripwires, I should be fine. Although I have been known to screw up every now
Just swallowing my saliva.
and then and activate them by accident. It's a fatal flaw. But I will overcome it one day.
Ooh, it just.
Okay, yeah, dogs.
It's just for like yelling for a moment.
I need you all to shut up. I need you all to but I will overcome it one day. Okay, yeah, dogs. I need you all to shut up. Okay, no.
You're in danger.
Please die. Ah, shit. Okay, so I am eating a mass amount of crap right now. Get out of here. Get out of here.
No. Oh.
Why?
You just want to rub salt in the wound.
So yeah, that's why you kind of be stealthy.
Rub salt in the wound. Wound in the wound.
Whatever. Come on, last robot. I know you're here.
Boo. Booyah!
Pay for your robot sins.
Got the extra nanotech. Oh yeah.
All the robots that are on the Dreadnought. Okay, it looks like it. We're good.
Excuse me, I burped.
Let's just get... No!
Excuse me, I burped.
Oh! Oh no! It comes right here too? Oh my... Okay then,
I'm my bitch!
so I need to play a little bit better, huh?
Oh.
That was bad. Alright, hello, Mom.
Did that give you enough, Let's see, you're 2 there.
Please let that be all the robots that are... Oh no! It comes right here too? We're good.
Two, and they just gave you, like, wait a minute. One, two, three, four, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, you got some extra health. You already lost like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the health, and if you didn't have the extra ultra nanotech, you would have lost it.
That was bad. Alright, hello, mild-mannered robot here and whatnot. Beep boop, bop, beep boop. The integral of e to the x is e to the x. Okay.
And e to
the thing. Let's wallop them.
And e to the pow! Yeah.
Okay, nice to know the Walloper can one-shot him.
Booyah!
Crap, why have I not been abusing the shit out of the Walloper? Oh yeah, because it's essentially a melee weapon, and I kind of want to be a little bit more careful than that. Am I not? Okay, I'm not leaving anything behind on here. Okay, cool. We will now go to the light cruiser. This is the light cruiser.
Lighty!
Nothing I have to watch out for on here either. Alrighty. Yeah, we got some dogs at the other end.
Dun dun dun!
Because they about to eat Tesla Claw. They're not even doing anything. They saw me directly in front of them. They're like, oh yeah, we're just going to sit here and sniff the ground because we're robot dogs. We don't even understand the sensation of smell, but whatever. I'm just doing this just in case.
Alright.
It was a correct decision.
Somewhat.
Okay, I'm breaking my rule here, and I'm using the Rhino up in this bitch. Okay. That was effective. Yeah, the Rhino.
Super effective, you mean?
It just homes in on everything. Like, effective. Yeah, the Rhino, overpowered. It just homes in on everything. Like, one shot is essentially like... What? Well, I mean, essentially all you need to clear the room. I'm not even going to try and, like, count how many things were shot out at that point. Whatever. Can you see me here, robot buddy? Yes, you can! Because you're my robot pal, you're my robot friend, and it's going to stay that way. Forever.
Okay.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Don't worry. Just look out in the field, Larry.
Oh, jeez.
Just look and think of the bunny.
Mice and men.
The bunny you're gonna pet.
Oh boy.
Yeah, just think of the bunny. Shh. It'll be okay. It'll be okay.
Oh boy.
Skill point for killing all the robots.
Boy.
Yeah. In case you don't get the little reference I did with that robot, that was of Mice and Men.
I read the book.
That is a really
and seen the movie. I've also seen this video before, but to be honest, I have seen the book and the movie, so yeah. Whether or not I've seen this video, I still would have remembered that scene.
fuck reference idea with that robot. That was from Of Mice and Men. That is a really fucked up book. I mean, it's considered classic, American literature. I mean, granted, it is a good book, but it's also fucked up in that you have reference idea with that robot. That was from Of Mice and Men. That is a really fucked up book. I mean, it's considered classic, American literature. I mean, granted, it is a good book, but it's also fucked up in that you have, a guy mercy killing his, mentally handicapped best friend. Mentally handicapped best friend. And, a guy mercy killing his mentally handicapped best friend. And it's not even mercy killing in a sense. He was just doing it because if he wouldn't do it, some other people would have tried to murder him. It's complicated. It's complicated, but yeah. Long story short, George killed Larry because Larry accidentally killed a woman. He didn't know his own strength, and yeah, people were going after him. So George put him out of his misery.
The gunfire from those turrets is deadly. You will have to find a detour.
Oh yeah, this is the detour. Okay.
Stopping
me because I was kind of just walking to my doom.
The help desk girl, always there to save the day. It may not be Wonder Woman, but she's there to save the day. Wonder Woman, Supergirl, Batgirl, you get what I mean. Batgirl.
Of the book was the last scene of the book was because what's his name, Larry, he was infatuated with rabbits and stuff. He wanted a pet rabbit of his own. I think he did have one, and he because the thing is, he had pet rabbits before, and he accidentally killed them because he was too strong, and yeah, so George is just think of rabbits, think of bunnies, and you're gonna live on a little ranch with them, and it's gonna be great, and then shot him in the back of the head. Messed up book. We read it in the 9th grade. All right.
We read it in the 9th grade. Yay! Okay.
So we gotta shoot some stuff. Okay, yeah, we're shooting these. Mm-hmm. I've wasted all my rockets.
It's great.
It was probably not the wisest idea.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I'm just being funny. But yeah, that would have not been the best idea.
Note to self, do not dive bomb into the turrets.
Don't do it kamikaze style.
Dive bomb in general. I do not recommend dive bombing.
Don't do it World War II kamikaze style. Don't do it that way. Don't. You get what I mean. It's not good. Don't do that. He said it's not good anyway.
You too? Thank you. Okay. Now let's try to kill some of these cannons, shall we? Do any of you guys drop health? Ah, yes, you do. Alright.
Yummy.
Do any of you guys drop health? Ah, yes, you do. Alright. And okay, now to focus my efforts on these jerks, using my rockets to kill them, I am sustaining so much damage, and I don't even know what beat I'm following. I'm just singing a random tune.
But you are still fine anyway. Oh yes.
Did I get that health?
Let's see.
Did I get that health?
Yep.
I'm going to say I did. It'll save me the pain and heartache of being wrong.
Well, you're still right anyway.
Alright, more ammo. That's good to have.
So there's that. And
The storm door agrees.
what?
The storm door agrees.
Thought I heard something else though.
Alright, more ammo. That's good to have. The storm door agrees. I wonder if the mic can even pick it up at this point. Close like a few doors to see. Okay. Alright. We're doing good.
I don't think I've heard it.
Alright, more ammo. That's good to have. The storm door agrees.
I didn't hear it.
I wonder if the mic can even pick it up at this point. I closed like a few doors to see. Okay. Alright. We're doing good. A few more turns to go. Nobody else is trying to cap at me though, so that's good. Wow, where the hell was I going? Okay.
To do some space maneuver?
Alright, one more.
To do some space maneuver.
Avoid this giant laser too.
You don't say. You don't say.
Kind of want to avoid this giant laser too. That's not good. Like, giant death lasers are rarely good unless you're the one abusing them. Then, of course, they're magnificent.
And using them against evil to elaborate on it, to add on to it, so to speak.
Alright, we got rid of all of them,
so to
now
speak.
we are free to go on our merry way.
See if you like it. Okay.
This is so cool.
Spacewalk.
Also, just making sure, yep, okay. We're going to be getting one more gold bolt right here. Making sure, yep. Also, just making sure, yep, okay. We're going to be getting one more gold bolt right here on Drek's fleet. As soon as we walk up on here and figure out how to get into it, I don't remember. I think it involves me killing.
Again, the helmet goes off and on. It goes off. I've never mentioned it earlier in this episode. I just wanted to mention it now. I just wanted to mention it now. I just want to mention it now. Okay. I just want to mention it now. That sounds a lot more better there, grammatically speaking.
A lot of enemies, but I mean, what else is new to it? I don't remember. I think it involves me kill and figure out how to get to it. Walk up. As soon as we walk up on here.
Sorry, just a little yawn there.
And figure out how to get to it. I don't remember. I think it involves me killing a lot of enemies, but I mean, what else is new? The wind is angry. And you dogs can just shut up. I am not even worried about you. You are not on my radar right now. Because I don't.
My left earbud fell off again, sorry.
Have a radar. I'm not even worried about you. You are not on my radar right now. Because I don't have a radar. Ha! Joke's on you. Alright.
Ooh!
Yes, here we go. One more platform. I don't get what the purpose of going through that area upside down was, because we're just about to go through it right side up now. I guess the game wanted to make you feel special. Special little snowflake just, walking on the ceiling.
Or maybe the whole floor was...
Lionel Richie jealous.
Or making the more... Or making the whole floor, how should I say, magnetized?
Oh, I mean, walking on the ceiling. The game wanted to make you feel special. Special little snowflake just, walking on the ceiling. Making Lionel Richie jealous. Special little snowflake just, walking on the ceiling. Making Lionel Richie special little snowflake, just, you know, walking on the ceiling. Making Lionel Richie jealous. Well, I mean, technically Lionel, he was dancing on the ceiling. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is going to be a job for Rhino. F you and everything you stand for, gang.
Wah, wah.
No. Rude. Okay, you know what? Yeah. Taste my freaking Rhino. No. Rude. Okay, you know what? Yeah. No. F you and everything you stand for, game. No. Rude. Okay, you know what? Yeah. Taste my freaking Rhino. Okay. Okay, you know. Okay. No. Rude. Okay, you know what? Yeah. Taste my freaking Rhino. Rhino. Okay, you know what? Yeah. Taste my freaking Rhino.
Taste my effing Rhino. Frickin' Rhino.
Screw you.
Frickin' Rhino.
You can eat Rhino too.
Because I feel like it.
All bets are off. Stealth is for posers.
Taking my earbud out and in. Left earbud out and in.
Yeah, that's right. I said it. Bets are off. Stealth is for posers anyway. Yeah, that's right. I said it. That makes Solid Snake a poser.
You played stealth games before and liked it. You know that.
You can die.
Sheepdog and wolf or sheep raider for one example.
Stealth is for posers anyway. Stealth is for posers anyway. Yeah, that's right. I said it. That makes Solid Snake a poser. You can die.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Take that.
Is it alright for me to step on this floor?
And that. Dun, dun, dun.
Yes, it is. Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
Okay. Double okay.
Swing shot or something? Holy crap. Okay.
Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun.
I'm shocked I made that without getting hit. Holy crap. Alright, we earned that gold bolt.
Oh yeah! Twist around.
Ooh, I was about to start swinging wildly at that. That would not have been a wise idea.
Ooh!
And ammo. Ooh, Devastator, thank you. You shouldn't have. Oh, Nanotech, why you shouldn't have. But, well, I greatly appreciate it. And now to go back the opposite direction.
You greatly appreciate the gold bolt as well because you found it fair and square.
Because, yes. But, well, I greatly appreciate it. And now to go back the opposite direction because, yes. And now to go back the shouldn't have. But, well, I greatly appreciate it. And now to go
I yawned one more time, sorry. Yawned one more time, sorry.
I greatly appreciate it. And now to go back, but, well, I greatly appreciate it. And now to go back the opposite direction because, yes. Back the opposite. I greatly appreciate it. And now to go back the I greatly appreciate it. Why you shouldn't have, but, well, I greatly appreciate it. And now to go back the opposite direction because, yes. F you. Okay. Now I'm about to take all the hits. Just, wow.
Tough guy. Tough people, tough everywhere.
Okay, and then I can avoid you guys easily. Oh, wow, I almost ate crap there. Alright.
Let's see again.
Okay.
Let's see it
I can
again.
avoid you guys easily. Oh, wow, I almost ate crap.
Let's see it again. Yeah,
Okay, and
yeah.
then I can avoid you guys easily. Oh, wow, I almost ate crap there. Alright.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I can avoid you guys easily. Oh, wow, I almost ate crap there. Alright. We're good, we're golden. Holla guys, just in case. Oh, I don't need it. Okay, yeah, Tesla Claw, why not?
Yeah. Surprise! Surprise! Surprise!
Tonight on Blind TV, the event you have all been waiting for, the total annihilation of an entire planet! Witness the power, the destruction, and the total event you have all been Blind TV!
Sorry. So me. I'll not repeat this time.
Tonight on Blind TV, the event you have all been waiting for, the total annihilation of an entire planet! Witness the power, the destruction, and the nothingness that follows. So join Ultimate Supreme Executive Chairman Drek as he pushes the button that ends one world and begins another. Then, stay tuned for the galaxy's funniest superhero bloopers featuring Captain Quark.
That was him laughing, not me.
Captain Quark. Superhero bloopers featuring Captain Quark.
Anyway, I told you I would be silent there and without interruptions that time. Well, not without interruptions per se, but I wanted to go through it without any other, without obscuring over it. Let's just say that.
Now we know where he is. Let's get him.
Alright.
Now we know where he is. Let's get him.
Booyah.
Alright, so the info bot for planet Velden. I mean, why do you need the coordinates for your own home planet, Ratchet? Plus, you're in your own home planet's orbit. You kind of just have to look at, like, where that laser was pointing at, and like where it's or your own.
Get him.
Alright.
Get him. Know where he is. Let's get him.
Alright, so the info bot for planet Velden. I mean, why do you need the coordinates for your own home planet, Ratchet? Plus, you're in your own home planet's orbit. You kind of just have to look at, like, where that laser was pointing at, and there you have your planet.
Yeah, there's a point there, but I'm guessing maybe a specific location on the planet. I'm guessing, like, I mean, it's a planet. Let mind everyone. I mean, yeah, we've only, like, essentially explored realistically speaking, a small portion of a planet, so maybe the coordinates were for where on the planet. I mean, it's to know where he is, because, I mean, granted, I'm just saying, I get the planet Annihilator is very huge and all, but still, I'm guessing they would at least like to know where he is per se on the planet, so that they didn't spend all day and waste all the time trying to search for him and fail. Even though the planet destroyer would have been huge, still they would probably need to know. I mean, we don't even know how big it is in actual size, but whatever. I'm just thinking too much into this.
Well, whatever, we're back on the launch pad, and I mean,
Let's grab for the win, even though it wasn't per se necessary. For the win. Still.
Christ's sake, you can see the freaking planet right have your planet. Well, whatever, we're back on the launch. Look at, like, where that laser was pointing at, and there you have your planet. Well, whatever, we're back on the launch pad, and I mean, for Christ's sake, you can see the freaking planet right there. And you need the coordinates for that. Like, now we know where he is! Alright, so next time we go to planet Velden and end this. So, thank you all for watching. Have a great day, and see you next time for some more Let's Play Ratchet and Clank. Just making sure I'm stocked up on all ammo, because I will not be using the PDA. I refuse to buy stuff at ridiculous markup. Darn it!
Oh yeah!
Considering when you get the Persuader, it's not really worth it. I mean, it causes you to save some money essentially on what, the drone device. Well, no, I think I bought the drone device without it.
No, I think
it allows you to save money on the.
No, you bought it with it actually.
Claw. I mean, the Visbomb gun, I could have bought that, honestly, but I mean, I just put it off. But yeah, the Persuader is kind of useless. But alright, next time we fight Drek. Hopefully. I mean, maybe that'll fit to the next part. I don't know. Because Velden, that is the last planet. But I kind of forgot how long it is. I know it's a bit tough. And I know the final boss fight, but I mean, I am going to be using the Rhino for that. So, I mean, all the difficulty will be like right out the window. But I'm still going to have to dodge a little. Well, whatever. We'll get to that when we get to it. See you all next time. Goodbye.
And okay, that was Let's Play Ratchet and Clank episode 20, Drex's Fleet. So yeah, and also you did, I believe so, buy the drum device for the Persuader, and you didn't, and rightfully so, because if you didn't, you wouldn't be able to buy it at the time. So yeah, so rightfully so. I think so anyway. I'll look back on that. I'll take a quick look. I'll take a quick look back on that. But whatever. So with that said, thanks. I thought my earpiece fell off. I thought that time. Excuse me. I thought that anyway. Also, starting school, the first day of school today. Technically, the first day of school officially was yesterday, but I didn't have any classes at my college. Well, there were classes there, but I didn't have. Let me put it this way: I don't have any classes on Tuesday, and certain days on Thursday, and certain days on Thursday. No Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. Most of them are on Monday and Wednesday. Let me put it that way. So with that said, so fairly lenient. I want to make also in one other class that's like 30 minutes. That's more unpredictable, so to speak, because it's more of a to be announced. Like the instructor lets me know what day and what time, so that one's not as specified as the others. But whatever. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. See you next time, and be safe, have fun, and all that good stuff. And bye. Boop. Added to liked videos. Boop. Boop! Added to liked videos. One more time. Boop. Boop! Added to liked videos. Okay. Gotta stop repeating myself. I think I did a little bit better. In this video, at least. I'll keep trying, but it's just when I have that ability to. I guess if I didn't feel like I had the ability to reverse and look around the videos, I guess I wouldn't do it as much if I felt like I didn't have it. But I'd still have some urges, but it would not be as, well, tempting. Well, tempting's a word. It wouldn't be as like I wanted to as much. Anyway, see you next time. Bye.